Oh, let me mute that. Hold on. So I don't be no echo. Sorry, y'all. I do not like this glare. Do not like this glare in my glasses. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit more time before I start talking shit. No, I'm just playing. I'm gonna let y'all come in before I even start talking. Because TikTok mean. I mean, they are mean on TikTok. Why? So anyways, happy Saturday, everyone. I hope you guys had a really good week. I feel like I'm back in high school and so excited when Fridays come around because I know I got the weekend to myself. Well, not to myself because I got kids and stuff, but like I know I don't have to do anything because I'm pretty sure I don't have my video scheduled for this week. And when I get homework, I do it right away. I don't like waiting. Yeah, I don't like waiting. I like to just get it out the way, just to be done. Cause then I start stressing out, like, bro, you didn't do your homework. So anywho, and then I don't have to worry about doing school with the kids, cause they not in school. So the weekends, I'm just so excited now for the weekends. At first, it really didn't matter. I was like, oh, it's the weekend. It's just like another day. But no, I can feel the difference. Definitely can feel the difference. So, I don't like the glare in my glasses. I got these from Shein, y'all. Shein, like the big, oh, I thought I had them over here. The big glasses that you'll see me wearing, like the clear ones and the black ones. I got those from Amazon. I'll put the link to those in the description box. But I love those glasses. They the blue light protection glasses. And I love them. Like, they're really oversized. And I like oversized. I like these from Shein, but the other ones I got from Shein, they did me dirty with the other ones. I gave them to Paisley because they was like little. They were supposed to be like oversized, but they were little. So, oh my gosh. I was like, what am I going to talk about on today's live? But I don't know. The topics I was getting, I can't do because I'm not TikTok. YouTube just gonna take it down. So I was like, I'm not even. They already sent emails out and stuff. So I was like, I'm not gonna even talk about that. But I wanted to talk about how TikTok did me the last time I went live, which was on Wednesday. So I don't know. Y'all ain't been giving me topics, so I guess I just gonna come on here and I'm gonna vent to y'all. I'm gonna vent to y'all. Because I do see that you guys do watch my lives. Even though you're not here with me when I'm live, you do still go and watch my live. So I appreciate y'all so much for that. But oh boy, TikTok ain't ish at all. Hi, Kenya. Girl, I have to come on here and talk about TikTok because they did your girl grimy. So, and I'm mad at myself because I let one comment, well, no, actually it was like two, no, it was three negative comments, but overall I had a lot of nice compliments. And, but it was just, you know, the negative comments sometimes they stick out. But this particular one, I wanted to just jump through the camera, through the phone, and just tag somebody. But it was like nothing but trolls. Wednesday night, it was nothing but trolls. So I was on live on here, and I was on here for an hour because no one had came through. So I was like, well, Ebony had came through. But then once Ebony left, I was kind of like, well, I'm going to just leave at 10 o'clock. So at 10 o'clock, I got on TikTok for a little bit. I was like, let me get on TikTok just for a little bit. And that's usually what I do. When I get off of here, I'll go to TikTok for a little bit and then Instagram, maybe. So when I got off live on here, I go to TikTok and people are coming through and stuff and they're talking to me and giving me compliments. And then I get you look like Whoopi Goldberg with an afro. And so I was butthurt. Like, I know you didn't call me Whoopi Goldberg with an afro. Because, I think Whoopi Goldberg is a beautiful woman. But growing up, if someone call you Whoopi Goldberg, it's not a compliment. Because a lot of people, swore up and down like, she the ugliest woman and blah, blah, blah. I always thought she was beautiful. But, kids back then, if they call you Whoopi Goldberg, it's not a compliment. So that's how I took it when he said it too. Because I was like, and then when I went to his page, it was like a fake page or something. It wasn't like regular pictures. So I was like, okay, this is a troll. So I really took it as, like, they was trying to be rude. So I'm like, damn. They called me Whoopi Goldberg with an afro. And I had to tell Sean, I was like, babe, bro, somebody called me Whoopi Goldberg with an afro. And he started cracking up. And then this morning, I'm at the grocery store with my parents, and I tell my daddy, I said, Daddy, let me tell you what somebody called me on TikTok. I said, they so mean. And he was like, what? And when I told him, if you know my daddy, if you have seen my videos, he has a loud ass laugh. And bro was loud. He was laughing, cracking up. He was cracking up, and I was like, no. I was butthurt. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to get through the phone. I was like your mama. But I like, no, mama ain't got nothing to do with it. Oh, raggedy ass troll. They had took me out of my little peaceful zone. So then after that comment, I got another troll talking about calling me food stamps, calling me government cheese. So I was like, are y'all little kids? Like, are y'all like, I was like, y'all gotta be little kids doing that. And then I was kind of like, nah, because don't nobody, like, if they were little kids, they probably wouldn't say food stamps. They would say EBT or what is it called? Cow Fresh. Well, that's in California. I don't know what government assistant food, whatever it's called. I don't know what they call it where y'all at. But out here in Cali, it's called Cow Fresh. Or people say EBT because the card, it's the EBT card. So I'm like, so then I started thinking, no, this has to be an adult. This is some hurt adult because they saying food stamps. Nobody say food stamps unless you old. So I'm like, no, this is a grown ass person that don't have shit to do with themselves. So I'm just like, really? Like, why are y'all so hurt? Like, I really want to sit down with a troll. Not sit down with a troll. Because I don't really like talking, especially if we face to face. I don't like talking to nobody, like going back and forth. It's either we gonna fight or we just not. But we are against fighting. Okay, we don't condone violence, especially nowadays. It's too much going on. I be trying to tell people, I don't even want to fight no more. Like, leave me alone. Just leave me alone. I won't bother you. You don't bother me. Like, no, because it's too much now fighting people. But dang, what I was saying. So yeah, I just want to sit down with one, like on Zoom, or even if it's just like through chat or something. And I want to ask, like, what are you going through? What do you get out of writing negative stuff to people? Like, what do you get from that? What does that do for you? Because it's weird to me. I can't be negative. I cannot be negative. I don't know. Every time I see somebody, I'm be like, dang, like, I find something that I like on them, whether it's their hair, their outfit, they purse, they shoes, something, they smile, or they makeup. I'm like, oh, you look real cute, or oh, I like that. Like the nurse that I had seen when I took Andrew to the doctor to get a checkup. she had on these scrubs and they were really cute. They didn't look like your normal scrubs. And she looked real cute. So I was like, you look cute in your scrubs. And she was like, oh, thank you. You know, like, I can't be negative. And I'm trying to figure out people that be doing that. Like, what are you going through? And it's like they get a kick out of it. Like that crazy ass what was her name? From what is that show? Catfish. The one, and she be all on TikTok. She's a black girl, well, black woman, and she calls herself Barbie. I can't remember her name though, but she called herself Barbie. And every time you go to her TikTok, she got on some cowboy boots, a skirt, and she's on a date with some dude. Like, it would always be some random white dude that she just met, and she'd be like, oh, I'm in love. And when on her episode, like, she was just very, very, very negative. Like, even to this day, she's very, very negative. She swear like all the black women don't like her, or black people don't like her. And I was like, girl, what's wrong? Like, I just want to know what's wrong with them. Like, what's wrong with you? What are you going through? You want to talk? We can talk. Try to figure out, you know, how we can change this around. But yeah, TikTok did me wrong. Usually they be nice to me. Well, people were in there being nice. They were giving me likes and stuff. But like, I had never got a bad comment on TikTok. Well, once I did, but it was on a picture. It was on a post or a TikTok that I did. It wasn't like when I was on live. But I was just like, dang, TikTok, what's up? And then not only that, but then some chick had comment on. So if you are new to my channel, if you go to the playlist, I have my nose itch. It's a playlist that's called Pituitary, Tumor, and I think it's a DI as well. But I basically documented like everything from the beginning. I even put vlogs of when I started having symptoms, and I was having them symptoms without even knowing. Like, I was just vlogging, do my regular vlogging, and I just happened to catch me like my health going downhill. I just happened to catch everything. So yeah, I have got diagnosed with diabetes insipidus after I had surgery, but they told me that mine was temporary and that it will vanish. So I have made like 2 TikTok videos with it, and the first one was me, like, I think I was like, say you have diabetes insipidus without saying you have diabetes insipidus. And I downed a whole bottle of water. And you know, TikTok, I think back then was like 30 seconds, 15 seconds, 30 seconds. I think it was 30 seconds. And so I drank that whole bottle of water while recording. And then another one was me saying how I can drink a gallon of water in, I think, 2 hours. I can drink a bottle of water in 1 minute, or I don't know what I said. But basically, I was like saying what it's like having diabetes insipidus. So a lot of people, that's how I had made a lot of friends on TikTok. They were like, oh, girl, you know, I've been dealing with this since I was born, since I was a teenager or a little kid. And they told me that they take medication for it. They was like, the medication helps control it, because with diabetes insipidus, you are always thirsty. I'm always thirsty. And like, I could have just drunk a whole bottle of water, and the way that I feel, it's like I didn't have anything to drink at all. Like, I'm desert dry. And it got to the point where my family started making fun of me, like, dang, she always thirsty. She be drinking all the drinks and all that stuff, drinking all the kids' juices. But I was drinking water. You know, you be so thirsty for water. That's a good thing, though, about it, is that this is the most water I have ever drunk in my life. Okay? In my life. I have more water than anything. So that's a good thing. But, let me take these off because I don't like the glare. But, so yeah. Some girl decided to write on there, I forgot what she wrote, but basically she was saying that I was doing it for views. Someone had mentioned the medicine that they take to control it. So the girl was like, yeah, you know, that's what I take. And then she was like, So I don't know why. I don't know why she going through this or something. So then she said, I guess it's for the views. So I don't normally reply to negative stuff. I usually block the person, and I might leave the comment up, or I'll block the person and erase the comment. So I was up. It was like 2 in the morning, and I was up, and I was like fresh out the shower. I was like, you know what? I ain't doing nothing else. I'm not tired. I'm gonna go ahead and respond. So plus I did like an update, because I know a lot of people were asking me like, oh, what's been going on or whatever. So I was like, oh well, I might as well give an update, So I was like, first of all, we already know TikTok don't give a shit about no black content creator. And then it's definitely not for the views, because the views is not doing anything for me. So I was like, I just documented what I'm going through, right? So anyways, I don't know where I left off on the playlist. Like, what was the last video I uploaded on there? I'm about to see real quick. As far as the update, because I started getting frustrated. Like, even right now, I still need to go see the medical eye exam doctor again. Where am I? What is it called? Oh, okay, so it's going to be called My Tumor Journey. It's 22 videos on there, but it's called My Tumor Journey. So on that playlist, I include me showing some vlogs. It got everything on there. Everything that has to do with the tumor. Me having symptoms, and then me having the MRI done, surgery done, after surgery, all that stuff. I even have a video, a day in the life, what goes on, a day in the life with someone with diabetes insipidus, so you guys can see. That video, man. Okay, so it looked like the one where I peed on myself was the last time I updated. I think. Yeah, that was terrible. I had to go get blood work done for the endocrinologist. And I didn't know I was going to have to, they needed a urine sample. And I don't like sitting on the seats. I'm not sitting on the seat, so I squatted, but I don't know what I did. I don't know how this happened, what I did. I didn't notice it until I was washing my hands. And when I washed my hands, I was like, oh, how I get water right there? But it was like on the back of my pants leg. It was on the back, like at the bottom, though. It was weird where it was at. So it was like at the bottom. And it wasn't like it wasn't like, if you was to see it, you wouldn't be like, oh, she wasted some water on her or something. You would have been like, does this pee? And it got over there, and it went down right there, or start showing down there. But my mama friend is a nurse, or what is it called? The people that draw your blood. And she happened to be where I was at to get my blood work done. So as I'm leaving, because after I did the urine sample, they just tell me to sit it down and I can leave. So I'm trying to hurry up and get out of there. It was early in the morning, so wasn't nobody really in that office. So I was just trying to hurry up and go. And sis saw me on my way out. She happened to be by the door. And so she was like, oh, hey. So she was one of my nurses after I had surgeries. It was crazy, because I remember she was my babysitter when I was a little girl. And I hadn't seen her in years. So she happened to be one of the nurses when I was in ICU. And so she kept coming in there giving me juices and everything. Like, she was hooking me up. So she was like, oh, how's everything going? So I told her about the diabetes insipidus and stuff. And then she was like, oh, man. So I'm talking to her, but I'm trying to make sure, like, when I walk away, that she ain't still looking. Because if she gonna see that pee on my leg. So I'm walking backwards as I'm, talking to her. And I'm like, all right, I'll see you later. Walking backwards and stuff until I had got to this corner. I'm pretty sure she was like, what? Why is she walking backwards? But looking dumb. But when I hit the corner, I just hurried up. I was like, oh my God, where's Sean at? Where's Sean at? Where the car at? And it was a lot of cars coming in the parking lot. So I was really like, I know somebody saw it, but I was like, I don't know them. They don't know me. And we probably ain't going to see each other again. So it was just embarrassing. So yeah, I had went to my endocrinologist in April. I think it was. It was in April. She kept scheduling me every 6 months. And I was like, damn, that's a long time. Because I was so irritated the first time I went to her. It was like my doctors didn't communicate with each other. Or like they didn't pull my file from my primary doctor or my neurologist. It was kind of like they were starting fresh with me, my endocrinologist. Like, she was just starting fresh with me. But she did get the results of my surgery. But it was like, all she got was what the tumor was looking like after surgery. It wasn't like they gave her any other information. So I'm like, telling her, oh yeah, they diagnosed me with diabetes insipidus. They gave me the number 4. I didn't know if it was 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months. But all of that has passed and I'm still dealing with the symptoms. And I'm telling her, like, I'm extremely thirsty and all this stuff. I think it's called cortisol, but something on my lab results weren't where she wanted them to be or where they should be. So she, that's why she kept having me do lab work. And then she told me she didn't want to prescribe me anything because it will eventually vanish. So I'm like, bruh, in the meantime, I gotta deal with this. Like, this is horrible. Like, even though the way I'm explaining this to y'all is, okay, extremely thirsty. Okay, so you're always feeling dehydrated and releasing a lot of fluids. I was going to the restroom every 10 to 15 minutes. That's why when they had took me, when I had went with them to, when my sister moved far and I was going with them, I was serious about wearing a Depend because I was like, I'm not going to be able to hold anything for that long. So what I did was I tried not to drink anything, but it's hard doing that because you're extremely thirsty. So it was like, if I don't drink anything, oh, I get a bad migraine like you would if you was dehydrated, right? Even though you might have had a bottle of water an hour ago or something. You, like, I was just constantly thirsty. What the hell was that? I was drinking at least a gallon of water a day. But it was more than that. It was crazy how much I was drinking every day. And how much I had to go to the restroom. And how much fluids I was releasing. And I kept telling sis, like, is there something that we can do? I'm like, how long am I supposed to deal with this? And she's like, oh, I don't know how long, but I know it's going to vanish. So we just give it some time. I don't want to give you this medication. It's just going to vanish. So I will say that it's a whole lot better than it was in the beginning or how it was last year or even the beginning of this year. It has slowed down. Like, I can go longer without having to go to the restroom, but I still go to the restroom a lot. I was losing sleep. I still don't get that much sleep because I'm constantly, it's like during the night I'm going a lot. That's when it's really acting up. It's during nighttime. And I don't know if it's because like during the day I'm really busy now. Like busy with the kids' school, like me cleaning up, getting them ready for school, doing school with them, and then when they're done with school, I have school, and then just, cooking for them, cleaning up. By the time I wind down, it's like 11 o'clock at night. But the whole time I'm busy. And when you busy, you don't even think. There's times where I gotta remind myself to go eat. I'm like, hold on, you didn't have none to eat. It's like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. So I don't know if that's why I don't go that much during the day, because my mind is like, I'm so busy. But when I do go, it's like as if I have been holding it for a long time. But in the middle of the night, I'm going a lot. I'm going a whole lot. I can't even get comfortable and sleep comfortably because I'm constantly going to the restroom, constantly drinking something. I'm thirsty. So, anyways, I I wouldn't say that the symptoms have completely vanished, but they have toned down a lot more than it was. A whole lot more than it was. Like, I'm able to go on the trip and not worry about bothering them about pulling over. Okay, can we stop? Can I go use the restroom? So yeah, I was just like, and then why would I do that for views? Like, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you, oh, I got this going on and I don't have this going on. Cause to me, I feel like that when you do stuff like that, that's wishing bad upon yourself and jinxing yourself. And no, thank you. And then first of all, I didn't know nothing about no damn diabetes insipidus. To be like, oh girl, yeah, I got diabetes. Like, that ain't nothing to be proud of. And I feel extremely bad for those that do have it, like the ones that I've made friends with. No, when I say friends, I just mean like, my little TikTok homies and stuff. I became cool with them and all of that. And just to know that they've been dealing with that for all their whole life or majority of their life. And they have to deal with it for the rest of their life. And here I am. One day I won't have to deal with any of the symptoms, and I won't be, dealing with diabetes insipidus while they're still dealing with it. That ain't no joke. So, anyways, yeah, I'm just like, why would I do that for some damn views? So her comment, it moved me. I kept it very classy when I responded to her comments, when I comment back to her. And then even when I did the update, I still kept it very, very calm, peaceful. But I got my point across. But, so yeah. So the next thing that I have to do, so as far as the tumor, I had an MRI done. When did I have that MRI done? In March? Can't remember. But, she actually had me do the MRI. Yeah, I don't know. The endocrinologist, she had me do an MRI because, she was asking me like, what's going on? And I told her, well, I still have headaches. Not like the ones I had when I noticed something was wrong with me, but I'm still getting them like 2-3 times a week. And when I get them, like, it's to the point where I can't do nothing. It's like, you gotta leave me alone. The medicine ain't helping, like none of that. So she had me do an MRI just to see. And then she read the results to me and she told me that it's not at a size where it could cause any damage. So that was good to hear. But my primary doctor, he was like, I had an over the phone call with him, and he was checking up on me and stuff because he had prescribed me some medicine for my head, for my migraines. Because he was like, you never told us, you don't tell us anything, so we don't know how to help you. And he was like, you got to tell me this thing. I love my primary doctor. They did not hesitate at all with the tumor, because a lot of people was telling me like, you're lucky you even got an MRI, you're lucky that they did surgery on you. Like, I have been waiting for years and years and years, and that broke my heart because my doctor, they didn't hesitate at all. When I went to the optometrist and when she told me I need to get blood work done because she was doing all the different lenses and all the different tests, and I was doing bad, and she was just like, no, you need to have blood work done, because she kept thinking maybe diabetes. And then I went to my primary doctor, and that's when the lady had me do when you do like this, and they got, they little eye test. So when I did that, they put me in a room, and she came in there regulating. She was like, how did you get here today? And I said, I drove. And she was like, with him in the car with you? I had my son with me. And I said, yeah. And she said, no. she said, I can't let you drive home. So she said, I need you to call someone to come and get you guys because you failed that test very badly. And she said, you should not be driving at all. And then she gave me the sad story about somebody lost their life or something driving. And so she was like, I don't want to turn on the news and see that it was you. Like, I let you go ahead and drive home knowing that, there's something going on. So anyways, my dad and husband had to come get us. And then she hurried up. I think a week later, I had an appointment with the medical eye exam doctor. And he told me that it might be a blockage and I need an MRI done. So when I told her what he said, I called her. And when I told her what he said, she hurried up and put the referral in and stuff. And I went to the neurologist. And that's when he was showing me. He was like, it's pushing on your optic nerve. That's why you're losing your vision. And he was like, we got to hurry up and take this out before it causes damage. It can cause permanent damage. And I'm like, oh, I need my eyes. I need to see. Because it was bad. It was bad. Like, someone could be right here and I can't see them. So it's like I can see straight forward. But like, all of this is just blurry. But I can see straight forward. So yeah. Where we at? So yeah, I'm good. I just need to go to the medical eye exam doctor. They just want to check my eyes and see, I guess, if it did leave any permanent damage. So shout out to my coworker. She's gonna kill me because I can't remember her name. It was because we had different shifts though. I would see her if I covered someone on a weekend. I would see her. But other than that, I didn't see her. What is her name? How can I forget? She kept pushing me. She was like, you need to go get your eyes checked out. You gotta hurry up. And like, the longer you wait, it's the more damage that's being caused. She was like, you gotta go get that checked out. Because I kept procrastinating. I kept saying, well, maybe it's just all in my head. Maybe I can't see and I just think I can't see. It was just terrible. It was bad. It was very bad. I'm still not comfortable driving because I still feel like it's not good. My vision is still not good. So anywho, that's that, y'all. So it's really nothing else to update about the whole pituitary or the DI. I'm just going to sit here. I'm going to wait for it to completely vanish. But until then, I'm going to make sure I still drink a lot of water and have the toilet nearby. I've been running my mouth for 33 minutes. I'm going to learn how to put a game on here so I can play a game or something. I don't know. Do something. Look, I want to go live so y'all can see. So y'all can see how fucking rude TikTok is. I ain't got time to be all in my feelings tonight with them. I ain't got time. So yeah, there's I was talking to my sister this morning because her school was acting a fool, fighting and stuff. It was a whole lot of fights going down at lunchtime. And I was like, where is the school security at? Or whatever they call school safety. Where's the adults at to stop these fights? Because they were going at it for a long time. And I'm like, bruh, they right across the street from the school. Where the people at to stop them? And I was telling her, I was like, like back then when I was that age, I didn't think about the consequences for fighting someone. I was when I'm mad, and I was like, I didn't think about if I hit them here, they could possibly die, or I can go to jail. I can die. I can get hurt badly. I wasn't thinking about none of this stuff. And so I was telling her, I was like, I don't even want to fight nobody. Like, it's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. Because it was a fight at, what high school was this? Milliken. It was a fight at Milliken. The girl boyfriend was 20 and she was 18. I think she was 18. They had a 5-month-old baby. I don't know. They were saying something about 2 boys and a girl. I don't know. But she was fighting some girl. And the school safety had came and I guess was trying to break it up. And they had got in the car. Their car was in the parking lot. They got in the car. And the school safety dude was standing outside of the car. So from the look of it, it looked like he was trying to like stand by the car and was waiting for somebody to come help him or assist him or something. I guess to get names or identify the people that were involved. But bruh was standing outside of the car and they like pulled off and he was like, hey, and he hit the window and he pulled out his gun and he was shooting in the car. I don't care about, oh, well, she shouldn't have been up there fighting and all this stuff. Why is he shooting? Why are you? Because from what I remember, if he's not a police officer. He's school safety. So I understand they got guns and all this stuff, but everybody was unarmed. So it wasn't like somebody was pointing a gun at him or something or threatening to kill him or whatever it was. And then where he was standing when the car skirted off, it didn't look like he was in harm's way. But, maybe in a moment, by him being close to the car, he probably felt like, oh, damn, they could have dragged me or something. And so he just reacted that way. But I'm like, you have to pull your gun out. You have to pop them. So the girl is brain dead. And she's on life support. And what I was reading from the news article was that her family was going to take her off on Friday, which was yesterday. They were going to take her off of life support. And that just broke my heart. I was just like, damn. 18 with a 5-month-old. And you get shot in the head by the school safety. When all he had to do, if you're trying to identify these people, all you got to do is ask the other person that was fighting, do you know who they were? There's cameras everywhere. I'm pretty sure they would have been able to identify who these people were that came up there fighting. But he did not hesitate. He just started letting loose in the car. And I was just like, damn. Like, now the kids got to be careful when they fighting, making sure school safety don't pop their ass. Now it done went from the police to the school safety. It's just, this world is just wicked. Wicked. And I just be wanting to just hide my babies. Like, I don't want y'all to go out there. But I know they got to go out there. So I'm trying to prepare them for the outside. Shit, you got to stay dangerous because these people out here, they don't love nobody. They don't care about nobody. I have my music on pause all this time. I gotta play this because otherwise YouTube won't let me monetize. Like, oh, copyright. Yeah, I feel like I talk too much right now. I was up the other night watching Squid Games. And that first episode, I mean, yeah, the first one, it caught me off guard. That big old dog playing red light, green light. And when they started popping the homies, I was like, what is this? What are we watching? But it was just so good. Sorry, y'all, I heard somebody yelling something. I'm trying to hear. Because my neighbor been tripping. He been tripping for 5 days. 5 days. Even when I was on live on Wednesday, all I heard was him cursing the whole time. He was cursing. I was like, what the heck is going on? And then, like, in the middle of the night, it was like 1 o'clock. I came in the kitchen to get something to drink, and all I hear was him cursing. And he be talking to himself because he the only one down there. So he be talking to himself, and he be just like, fuck you. You psychopath and all this stuff. So I'm like, dang, what's going on? Like, is he not getting his medication? Because I ain't never heard him go off for that long, for that many days. So I was like, did they not give him his medication? Like, what's going on? But I saw his, I don't know who these, I don't know if these his caregivers or what it is, but I saw him today and yesterday, and I hadn't seen him since he started cursing. So, I noticed when a guy was here, he wasn't cursing anymore. So, I guess the guy helped him out. But I don't know. I just heard it sounded like that dude, and he yelled something. Then the fire alarm went off, y'all. I mean the fire detector, cause he don't cook. He don't cook. Like, there's someone that feeds him and everything, cause she's not supposed to be dealing with fire or cooking or none of that, right? But the fire alarm went off yesterday in his house. And I was scared. Andrew was in the tub. So I'm like, I'm going to have to pull him out butt naked. We're going to have to run down because, yeah, the homie done started a fire. But I don't know what he did for that thing to go off because he wasn't cooking. So I was like, how, I don't know. Yeah, I just feel bad for him. Like, I could only imagine what it's like to be by yourself, and then you talk to yourself cursing, like you know, just having mental issues like that. I'm getting sleepy. Look, I'm over here falling asleep on y'all. I gotta lose this weight, y'all. When I lose it, I just gotta lose this belly. My kids think I'm pregnant. Talking about, oh, it's a baby in there. Paisley be like, Mommy, let me touch the baby. And I'm like, what baby, girl? The one in your tummy, Mommy. Then here she come touching Drew, touch my belly too. And I'm like, there's no baby in there, y'all. It's just Mommy done gained this weight. I done gained this weight. My endocrinologist was like, you did gain a lot of weight very fast. And I was like, I know. I was like, is it from the tumor? Because I started gaining weight way back then. So I was just like, before COVID even hit. So I was like, but it was slow. And it was like after surgery, that's when it started coming fast. So that's why I was like, did it have something to do with the tumor and them removing the tumor? Like, what is it? Because I put on that weight quickly. I went from a size, what size was I? 7 or a 9 to a size 14, 16. I actually liked the weight. I was looking at myself and I was like, girl, who would have thought you would have had some thighs? Girl, you got them thighs, but It's that belly got to go. That belly gotta go. But I gotta do something to get rid of it. I ain't been doing nothing. I'll start and then I'll stop. So no, I need to get strict. I need to discipline myself for real, for real. I don't mind being a size 16 if my tummy flat. That's fine with me, honey. I'll keep the thighs, but the belly gotta go. And that's for sure. It's crazy what pregnancy can do to you. You just think, when you think pregnancy, you just think a baby developing inside of you. You don't think about all these other things, like that a mother is going through or could go through. And then when I think about me, I'm like, because my doctor tried, well, I don't know, my primary doctor had told me that this tumor had came from probably my pregnancy with Paisley. And then he was like, that's probably why she was, like every time they would check my belly, like the last time the lady had, well, this was my first time seeing this doctor, but it was like my last doctor visit. She checked my belly and she was like, you're measuring small for you to be close to 40 weeks. She was like, you're measuring very small. And then this other doctor checked behind her and he was like, we need to, that's when he was inducing me. We need to get the baby out now because I think if we keep waiting, it can get dangerous for her and all this stuff. So I don't know, maybe when I was pregnant with her, that's when I don't know. But he was just saying like her pregnancy could have been, or he didn't even say could have been. He was saying like Paisley's pregnancy is what caused me to have this tumor. And I'm like, what? I don't know. And then he was like, and it probably just started growing over time because I didn't start having symptoms until October 2019. So she was already, what, 9 months at that time. But yeah, it's like motherhood, you know, there's postpartum depression, and then we got postpartum hair loss. Man, I had to deal with that stuff. It was terrible, especially the first time I had it. I was like, I heard of it, but I didn't know it was like that. Then I tried to I thought about it. I'm like, well, your hair looks so thick and healthy when you're pregnant because your hair's not shedding like it normally does. So it's like, since your hair's not shedding the normal amount it normally do, your hair is getting thicker. Your hair is getting longer. And then it's kind of like, but after you had that baby girl, all of that gone. Like, it's coming out. It has to shed. All that shedding that wasn't happening, the months is happening all at once. Yeah, it was terrible. It was very, very terrible. It was like, every time I would clean out my wet brush, it was just a huge hairball. I never dealt with postpartum depression. But it's just a lot. It's a lot with pregnancy. Man, stressful as fuck. You know, your body changes a lot. And some people don't snap back. I felt like I was skinnier. It was like after every pregnancy, I got skinnier than what I was before I began the pregnancy. Even after having Paisley, I had lost weight. And I was just like, what the heck? And then, I didn't start gaining weight until the tumor stuff started happening. But, you know, some women, they gain a whole lot of weight and they don't lose it. Some get excess skin. Is that what it's called? People call it muffin top and all that stuff. I don't like that. I don't like when they say that, but you know, they get loose skin on their stomachs and stuff, stretch marks, all of that. It's definitely worth it. But it's like we go through a whole lot. You know, dudes be like, oh, you're just, you know, growing a baby in your belly. And it's like, no, it's a whole lot to it. You know, my body changing, my mood changing. A lot of stuff is going on. It's a lot of stuff that could possibly go on. Women, we go through a whole lot. A whole lot of. I'm gonna try to see what I can find to watch. I'm so proud of my kids though. Alan, I heard him earlier. It was like 7:40 or 7:20. And he was like, "Come on, Drew, we gotta go to bed. It's bedtime now. Look what time it is." And I was like, dang, I didn't even have to say nothing to y'all. But on the weekends, I let them stay up I let them just stay up. It's the weekend. I let them keep their iPads, but during the weekday, 7 o'clock, is in the bed you go, and no iPads. I want to see Blood and Water. I think I'm gonna watch that and see what it got 2 seasons. I'm gonna see what that's about. Don't watch The Guilty. I don't know how it's number 2. I do know how it's number 2. Look who it is. You know, you're gonna be like, ooh, let me watch him. He always in good movies. Yeah. No, I felt like I wasted my time watching this. And that's what I want to do. I want to do a one setting movie. Like how, what was her name? The one that always make this face. When she crying. Dang, what's her name? The Puerto Rican lady. Well, I don't know if she's Puerto Rican. I think she's Puerto Rican. What is her name? The one from, she had her own show too. Scandals? No, is it called Scandals? No, I don't think it's called Scandals. I don't know. Anyways, but she was in the movie. I didn't realize till the movie's almost over. I said, she been in this damn lobby the whole movie. The whole movie. They didn't show any clips of the son being somewhere else and what could possibly be happening. The whole time the movie was in that lobby. And I'm like, and the same thing with The Guilty. The whole time the movie is in, he's on the computer. He's a 911 dispatcher. So he's in there and he gets this disturbing call from this lady. I'm not going to say it's trash though, because it was like a twist. So it was like, you kind of thought it was some Halle Berry. Remember when she was the 911 dispatcher? It was like, I thought it was going to be like that because someone was like, oh, she got abducted or something. So I thought it was like that, but it was like a plot twist. So that it wasn't that bad. I just didn't like the ending. I think the ending is what made me mad. I was just like, what the heck? Another movie on Netflix that I would not recommend is, what is that movie called? It's something Mountains. I don't know if it's called Move Mountains. Let me see. I don't see it on here anymore. I think it's called Move Mountain. And it was a dad that went looking for his son. His son and his girlfriend went on a hike or something. And where it was at, it was snowing. There was a blizzard and all this stuff. And he was trying to find his son. Like, he was actually digging and all of that to try to find him. I didn't like the way that ended. I was like, what the heck? That movie with Denzel Washington's son, where what was that movie about? I just know he was running away from somewhere. Or did his girl die? I think his girlfriend died or something. They crashed. Oh, that's what it was. They was on a trip somewhere far, and he fell asleep behind a wheel, ended up crashing into this house or something. And when he woke up, the girl wasn't in a car. Her body wasn't there. I think he woke up in the hospital They told him that the girlfriend had died and stuff, but he never once saw her body. And then the police or something just started trying to kill him. They were chasing after him. I didn't like how that ended. It was good a little, but I didn't like how it ended. They need to bring Stranger Things out. Oh, hell no. Nah. Now it's saying Stranger Things 4 coming in 2022. That's crazy. I thought it was coming out already. Castle. Oh, my auntie told me to watch not Treat Her Like a Lady, but what is it called? It's a song too. Look at Coco Melon #9 in the US today. I bet it is. Coco Melon, man. Pepper Pig used to be my babysitter, but Coco Melon, JJ, he be getting the job done. But she been into this whole dancing clowns, aka Tommy the Clown, lately. That's been getting all her attention. And her watching her birthday video, Alan's birthday video, and Drew's. And I'm just like, it makes me happy that I do document that stuff. So when they get older and they want to show their kids, because there's a lot of things I wish I seen of my parents as kids and stuff, or teenagers. So for me to have that for them, I'm glad that I did do it. But Paisley, we don't want to watch your birthday every day, girl. We get it. You had a good time. Move to heaven. I'm over here getting sleepy for real. See, y'all didn't come in to keep me company, and now I'm getting sleepy. What's Hit and Run? Have I ever seen that? Oh, no, this say 2021. It's a series. A man searching for the truth behind his wife's death becomes caught up in a dangerous web of secrets and intrigue stretching from New York. I think I have seen this. Wait, no, we in 2021. I don't think I have seen this. Look, I'm trying to think. Did I watch all of Squid Games? Let me see. I saw when he saw the old man at the end. Oh, okay, so I did watch all of it. Oh, I didn't finish all of it though. Oh, no, I did see all of it. I'm tripping. Oh, damn. Yeah, that broke my heart.
Has in common with someone with too much money to know what to do with. Living is.
Oh, I didn't finish watching it.
You saw that, didn't you?
you saw that you lost.
Maybe we do it.
And our guests, greet them for me, all right?
Of course, sir, but why not do it yourself?
Because I know that I'm not going to have as much fun watching as playing.
Oh, damn, I didn't see all of it. That's why he was smiling when they was playing red light, green light. He's a damn creator. Dang, yeah, I didn't watch all of this.
Holy moly, your hair turned wow. What you getting done today? Did you want a shorter cut or keep it longer so we can perm it like that, huh?
I'm gonna go on TikTok. I'm going on TikTok live, y'all. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what they do to me. I'm gonna sit right here next to y'all.
You must be trouble. The family presents.
He dyed his hair red. Why he do that? Oh,
I know her. We're good friends.
Doesn't mean you know where she is right now?
oh, damn. Maybe I shouldn't have watched it. It's gonna make me sad. Dang.
Is this the boy?
Yeah.
Tell me your name, sweetie.
It's Cho. Come Cho.
Gancho? How cool. That's a nanny name you have there. You look so tough and strong.
Take care of them, please.
Okay. It'll be nice to have a little extra company around for dinner for a change. Don't worry about me. Have a good trip.
Thanks.
Now, why he dye his hair that color though? She looking at him too, like this big fool.
So, have you had dinner yet? Here,
Hi.
Come and take a seat. I want to have a fish bun.
I'm over here watching the last. It was like the last 2 minutes of Squid Game. I didn't finish watching it.
Wait, go check a warmer jacket.
Oh damn. Man, he gave her a shitload of money. She trying to find him. He gone, girl. Dang, so I really didn't finish watching. I thought I was done after the old guy was still alive and all this stuff, and then he died in the bed. I didn't know it was still on.